Hello, hi, welcome, and thank you for being here. I hope you're having a beautiful day or night. We're gonna do a timeless collective reading. I get this weird sense of urgency today, so I don't know what energy I'm connecting to or what's going on, but let's do a timeless collective reading. See what resonates, leave what doesn't, and remember that divine inner guidance is in you. Try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. Let's dive in, see what's going on, see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, creates consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. Please clarify why there is a weird urgency in the air right now. A little clarity to a situation, please, and thank you. Oh, well, yeah, TikTok. There's definitely a deadline. I felt that urgency for sure. Maybe somebody put something on hold for too long. It's now burning on the back burner. It could also be where somebody is always on the clock. They always feel like they're too busy and they're not getting to do something that they keep thinking about. I feel like somebody feels their time is running out and they have to hurry up. I hope she's not too loud. Hold on. She wasn't too loud in your device. I'm going to continue the reading though. So maybe somebody feels like you're always too busy. I feel like somebody needs to get to something really important. What does this clock say? It's almost 4 o'clock. To bring something maybe back into stability, build something on a solid foundation. Maybe something in 4 days or 4 hours. TikTok, let's see. Why is there a specific deadline? I feel like somebody even forgot about something. Like I see a bill or something like that, and somebody kind of, shoved it in the desk and like right at the last minute forgot, like, oh, I never sent that in. And they have to like play catch up really fast. They wish they could stop the clock, wish they had more time. So maybe as a little extra message coming through here is if there's anything pretty important that you need to attend, don't put it on the back burner. Maybe even set the alarm for you to get to it, or just do it right away and get it out of the way. But I feel like there's a bigger situation. Maybe somebody put you on pause for a very long time. Why does somebody feel like they are running out of time? You got a repo. So yeah, I just saw somebody with a payment, right? Not sending in their bill. It says default on payments. So maybe for some of you, it's setting something up on automatic payment. So you don't have a late payment coming in. I feel like this situation can be resolved and it will be fixed, but you have to have focus on something that needs to be attended to. Maybe somebody's dealing with a house situation, property, a home, finances, maybe even a home project, financially incapable, and repossessed assets. I don't feel like that's all of you. I actually feel like for some of you, you're buying something really cheap. Maybe that's why you feel like there's only, like I kind of see an auction or something like that. So maybe some of you are like getting paperwork together, like you see a house you really want to buy, but it has to be done really fast. You have to have that down payment ready. I feel like if this has anything to do with some of you defaulting on bills or something like that, I do see you being able to resolve or fix that situation. Maybe it's the right help or advice to handle something. But with this, I see most of you buying something, which is kind of interesting. I don't think that's the typical message on that card. Let's see. I kind of feel like somebody's on the phone, TikTok, and now I hear that really annoying elevator music when somebody puts you on hold for like an hour. Maybe if you're on hold, but that is an important phone call, that person will resolve the situation. Because I feel like this was like paperwork that got like messed up. I actually feel like some of you made a payment, but it was never filed, or it was never received, or it was there, it was something happened, and I feel like that can be resolved, but you gotta be on hold, which feels really annoying for like a really long time. So if you're on hold, don't hang up the phone, stay on until somebody answers. You will get help. I'm also getting be very, even though you might be upset by the time somebody answers, I'm getting be friendly. You'll get more help. You know, don't yell at the person that's sitting at the desk. It's not their fault. Your shit got lost. And they're going to be the one to help you out of it. So I do see, in the meantime, if you're waiting, because I see a long wait time here. I'm getting annoyed by waiting. I hate being put on hold. So stay on the phone, wait till they answer. If you have to do your dishes, do your laundry, do another project, do something else in the meantime, even though that annoying elevator music is going on and like on repeat every 15 seconds, it's okay. You're gonna get the help you need. So let's see. I also see some of you are gonna get that property. Maybe if some of you are thinking about buying a property, now is the time before you hit that TikTok and you find exactly what you need and you don't have any of your stuff together. Maybe get your stuff together now, knowing that you're looking. So when you find the right thing, you know, and it's like hyper focused there, like you look at a picture, but it almost looks like it's glowing, you know? It's like, you know, that's your house, or you know, that's your property. Then you're ready to go. You're not doing something last minute and maybe having that, that beautiful situation like slip between your fingers. I feel like you're gonna know. I know this is weird, but when I bought my car, I test drove a bunch of cars and I wasn't sure. And I test drove a few of them again. like I spent all day and I slept on it. And I knew the next morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, what if somebody buys my car? And I knew, oh, I just said it's my car. So I knew. So maybe you do have to sleep on something. If you feel completely pressured that you have to buy something right away, I do feel like you're going to get another chance on something that makes you feel less pressure. So I hope that's helpful for some of you. Maybe some of you are buying a car. I do feel like you're going to get something set up where there's not going to be any trouble on paying something with whatever that monthly payment is. So do pay attention to how long a loan is or something like that. I even see some of you paying ahead, like getting ahead on your bills somehow. All right, another message. Rebound. I feel like that's your second chance. If you missed that first chance, or you feel like the clock is running out, I do feel like you're going to get another chance. This could be going a different direction though, because if you possibly are getting involved in a situation, maybe this is somebody just out of a relationship. Maybe there wasn't much time on that clock between one relationship and the next, and that's giving you a little extra leeway or a little extra insight here that somebody might just be temporary. flighty. If somebody seems a little flighty, they're not really committing themselves. This could even be a business here. They're unpredictable with their intentions. You don't really know where they're coming from. I do feel like you have to give somebody more time. Don't rush into any big contract with someone you only kind of know. Or that makes you feel like you gotta, you know, take that shot right away. I'm not really getting much relationship energy with this, but maybe for some of you it is rebound. You don't want to be a rebound. And if this is you and you're just getting back out there, you recently went through a breakup or something like that, maybe be honest with the person. You're not looking for anything. I mean, maybe you're looking for something serious right away, but in that case, I feel like you need to give yourself appropriate time to heal. But maybe if you're just looking for something kind of fun, going out, hanging out, just be honest with that person in case that person is looking for something more substantial or long lasting. If you're being kind of flaky and not sure, just be honest about that. And then leave it up to the other person. See how it goes, see how it flows, you know, see how that ball goes in each court. I keep shuffling, so let's just keep going because there are really different messages coming through today. Key player. Interesting, because you have the rebound here. So maybe this is somebody who starts kind of, I don't want to say flaky, but starts kind of flighty. Maybe this is somebody you didn't expect to be a key player in your life, but ends up sticking around. It ends up working out. That ball bounces back and forth pretty good between you and them. But I kind of feel like this might go back to having something to do with somebody feeling like their time is running out. You know, if that's not about bills now, it's not about finances, but if this is about somebody that was a key player in their life and they put somebody on hold for a long time, maybe that hold has been the space somebody needed to recognize how important somebody is in their life. It's somebody irreplaceable, playing an essential role and an important person. And I feel like I'm getting tongue-tied, which usually is me connecting to somebody that's not quite sure what to say, how to speak, open up a conversation. I even feel like it's somebody that had a conversation over and over in their head, but not in reality, or maybe replaying a real conversation over and over in their head. But somebody's coming in that's a key player. Maybe this is somebody that's going to give you advice on putting something back into balance, but I sort of feel like if this is somebody irreplaceable, and then you have this watch here, maybe this is someone that is coming in your life or already in your life where it's almost like you can finally put the damn watch away. You can put the work away. This is somebody you feel comfortable with. It's all this purple energy, so I do feel like it's a spiritual connection. Somebody who makes you feel like you're elevated because this person is looking at like an audience through the higher perspective. TikTok too busy. I feel like if this is somebody irreplaceable in your life, the other person wouldn't be too busy for I hear one-on-one time with this person, but maybe that's why somebody feels like that I don't know, opportunity slipping away. That's sort of what I get. Maybe this is also an opportunity for some of you. So maybe somebody very well could be the key player in your life, a really important person, and they offered you something. Maybe you slept on that decision one too many nights and somebody needs an answer. Somebody offered you something like a job, a position. I'm even getting a partnership. It's because they saw you as irreplaceable. They saw how important you are. Let's see, another message. Yeah. This is somebody that may have offered you, like a love offer. This is a new boo. Hey, it looks like you are intimate with this person. You're learning from each other. You're learning about each other. It looks like you're both important to one another. Getting a little flirty. This could be somebody that was kind of in the rebound, or you thought it would just be a rebound and becomes really solid. But it has to be this new energy. I do see some of you maybe buying a home with a person or moving in with somebody new. Somebody's moving in with you. I see that deadline, almost like, I hear a lease. Maybe you rented. You're like getting to the end of your lease. Or maybe it's about release. Maybe somebody had to release something first before they could start this new relationship. Let's get one more. There were so many different messages today. And now you have a detective. Accusations, snooping, digging for dirt. Is somebody looking for dirt? What are they digging for in the dirt? It's at the bottom. Lift off. Woo, that's good. So it could be because it's above here, this rebound. Maybe if something happened really fast, somebody wanted to make sure they knew who they were getting involved with. But if there's accusations, that's usually somebody that has something to hide. Because if they're accusing someone else, and they're trying to find, I mean, if somebody wants to dig, they're going to find something. But I don't think somebody's really finding the truth. They think they're this, detective. I feel like they're in the wrong person's business or something like that. Snooping, nosy, accusations, assumptions. This could be maybe an ex that's getting a little nosy about a new relationship you have, because they see that this is this person's been maybe become a key player in their life, and maybe they've taken a back seat. You have something here that's happening really fast. I did feel that sense of urgency. You literally have a rocket lifting off. It's leaving the earth. This is definitely something, if it never got off the ground, it's getting off the ground and going to outer space. Progression forward, and the wait is over. So if you were waiting here, the wait's over, whatever that is. New person coming in your life, something you wanted to buy, getting your bills back in order, finding out, if you're the rebound or you're the key player. And I don't know about this detective. I feel like that's somebody extra. It could be somebody really curious about somebody new that they're dating. But if somebody's digging for dirt, that feels weird. It feels dirty. So I feel like this person's energy is actually pretty dirty, more than what they're looking for. Yeah, that's sort of what I see. I feel like this person is has kind of a weird aura, a weird intentions, a weird vibe. So let's kind of put that person over there. So, and let's look at all of this, and let's get you a message from the universe. What would be helpful for the collective to know? Overall message, please, and thank you. Ooh, that was so quick. You are safe. You are protected. the worst. I did feel like that with this. Even that looks like it's protected in a portal. I'm even seeing a little, you know, a little bit of a tower energy here. So even if something is maybe taken away, God is going to provide something even better. Whether that's a person or a partnership, you know, you have a rebound, so something was lost there. Somebody getting in your business, that's going to come back to them. That's their issue. Even something that's like, it was like a big purchase or something that, I don't know, somehow goes away, car breaks down, something like that. I feel like a better car is coming in, a better home is coming in, a better schedule is coming in, better people with better vibrations than the nosy pants over here is definitely coming in. So I feel like all in all, even though there might be some weird energy in between, it feels pretty good. You are safe, you are protected, the worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond any challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. So if you learned a lesson, you know, you put something on, you know, the back burner, you messed up on a bill, you had to pay a fine, you're going to pay it back, you're going to get something, you know, on a circulation so you don't have to remember it, or get a timer, or get more organized. You're going to learn something from it, and something better is coming in, and it's safe for you to trust your path. I do feel like along this path, this is I mean, maybe it's a new boo, you know, somebody you're really into, but I feel like if it's not the same person, you have this key player energy that feels like the key to unlock something, maybe unlock your heart. But I feel like this is somebody gonna stick around in your life for a very long time. I hear ups and downs, thick and thin, and maybe create a lot of growth in your life here with this liftoff. I'm even getting that somebody is the key player helping you get a business off the ground. Get something running that you wanted, you know, to work for a long time, but just couldn't get it going, couldn't get the engine on. I feel like this is somebody really helping you with that. Progression, the wait is over. For some of you, maybe you haven't had any rebound situations. You've been on, I didn't see, like the long dry desert for a long time. So maybe this liftoff is somebody coming into your life out of nowhere. I mean, I do see somebody revising their schedule because of another person, whether that's business, love, or whatever. But I do feel like it's a good change in schedule. So maybe somebody who was always working, now they're playing a little bit more, having a little more fun. I'm gonna be right back. I hear Rose making funny noises in my bedroom. Hold on. She was humping my pillow. She rips it to shreds. You know better, babe. You know better. And then she hides under the table. So let's go to the money moves. Let's kind of do a well-rounded reading today. And then let's see. Let's start here and see how it flows. What is one money moves message to be helpful for the collective? To be helpful, please and thank you. Wellness, taking care of yourself, getting stronger, going to the gym. You do have people playing basketball here. And lift off makes me think of like, I don't know, I just thought of like, lifting weights. So ensure your body is nourished, join a gym, regain strength, live a healthier lifestyle. So overall, good message to come through. Drink more water, eat healthier, take care of your body. It's gonna overall make you feel better, feel good. Maybe some of you meet somebody in the gym. Even if that's not a love interest here, Maybe there's somebody that's going to be a key player in maybe your finances, maybe offering you a job, helping you get back on track, lifting off something that you meet in like a gym or you join a team. I'm even seeing like you go hiking with someone. For some of you, it's just going on a walk around the block, walking your dog, walking in the park. Maybe you start to see the same people. You get to know some people. I actually see a dog park. Maybe some of you meet someone in a dog park. Guess we're getting another message. I autopiloted this duality. It looks kind of like this one. Do not forget about the dual nature of people. Look at both sides of the coin. You know, even here. Don't lose your vigilance. So, I do think you have to take something slow. You know, you have fast action over here. Rebound, TikTok, too busy, procrastination. I feel like you need to get to know somebody better. Don't forget about the dual nature of people. I feel like there might be somebody who maybe acts one way with you, but maybe you see them in public and they act different. Or maybe somebody like this detective energy, this snooping energy. Somebody like comes across as, I'm kind of getting somebody that comes across as very sharp and clean, always does right, but then they're nosy in everyone's business or making accusations. I feel like somebody's true nature is going to come out. That might be surprising to you, and I know that's not the nicest message, but I also see that maybe somebody who could be a little rough around the edges on the outside might actually be like a teddy bear inside. So let's get one more. Duality. You have a new beginning, which is kind of what I see. What's at the bottom? Public face. Follow your heart, become who you want to be, and earn a reputation. It's okay to be yourself. You should be yourself. Maybe some of you were worried about how you would come across, what others would think. Would they be snooping in your business? Who cares? Like, I don't like snoopy people. You know, if somebody wants to keep something to themselves, or somebody is kind of quiet and, you know, doesn't really get in anyone else's business, does their own thing, works on themselves, you know, really takes care of the people around them. You know, maybe somebody defaulted on their payments or something like that, but I kind of feel like this nosy energy makes me uncomfortable. But if you're in the public face, you might have people nosy about you. Kind of the way the cookie crumbles, but just be yourself, be authentic, be real. The right people are gonna vibe with you. And the people that have weird vibes are gonna have weird vibes no matter what. They have weird vibes with everyone, not just you. I do feel like some of you have a light that's very, very bright, and that might irritate some other people. But don't let that worry you. Don't let that dim your light at all. You have this bright new beginning. You will start a new job, a new life, and a clean sweep over. Hit that damn reset button. Hit it. Reset, redo, you know, repo, rebound, new boo, key player, lift off. You do have a lot of re's here. So you definitely have some new energy that wants to come in. It looks like it's up to you to hit reset. I think that starts with taking care of yourself. And just, I also feel like there's some energies leaving your life. Let them leave. And you have beautiful energies coming in. Let those vibes come. Let the ones that are like attracted to you. But always have your discernment with anyone. If anyone starts to make you feel weird, create some distance. Ask some questions. See how that person responds. You know, see how something unfolds. Give something proper time. Don't feel like everything has to be a rush here. What did I grab? The tarot. Yeah, let's do the tarot. Get a couple of messages that would be helpful. What would be helpful for the collective to know? Please and thank you. I feel like we should I was gonna say clarify each row, but each row is so different. Let's clarify the deadline, the tick-tock, because you have tick-tock and fast energy here. The wait is over. Somebody's no longer too busy. Somebody's making appropriate time. I just heard somebody's going to make you a priority. And I heard somebody like very like it's about time. What took you so long? I don't know if I'm like hearing a conversation that's going to come in. I mean, it sounded a little bit snotty, but also kind of sweet. Maybe it's like kind of like sassy banter back and forth. It doesn't feel like a bad energy. It just feels like a little sarcastic, but a little I don't know, confident too. All right, let's see. Let's just start with one. Oh, you got the sun. You got a new beginning. You're gonna feel like yourself. Be yourself. You know, follow your heart. Become who you want to be. Who do you want to be? You know, where are you where you feel like you're yourself? Where you feel good. Where you feel blessed. Where you take those blessings when God hands them to you. You turn your face to the sun. You don't shine away from opportunity or ever dim your light. You can't dim the sun. You can put up an umbrella, you know, you can put on some shades, some sunglasses, you're still going to see the sun. It's still going to create growth, even if it's the middle of winter, even if it's behind a bunch of clouds, even if it's a big stormy day, that sun still pierces through. So I feel like that's your vibration. That's your vibe. That's your energy. I feel like the sunshine. Or this could be the energy of someone else. That's that important person in your life. You're not going to miss that opportunity or how that person shines different. You know, this is where you absolutely feel like yourself. You feel like you're stepping into your destiny more and more. This could be where you're finally getting the clarity you wanted. You're getting the public recognition you deserve. I do feel like you did a very good job, or you're doing a good job with something. You deserve these blessings that are coming in. You deserve this beautiful new beginning and a complete reset and a new life. That could be scary. You know, just moving can be weird. That could stress somebody out. And even if you look at this duality, that's everything. That's we're living in an earth of duality. You know, yin, yang, up, down, positive, negative, as above, so below, as within, so without. So I kind of feel like this is shining a beautiful light and acceptance on all of it. Let's get another message. I love the sun and the lovers. And I pulled that by the boo card. Oh yeah, you guys are having some beautiful romance, partnerships, love, choices, divine guidance in your life. Maybe with a certain person. This is your key player. The lovers is a Gemini card. It's really beautiful. This is, if it's beautiful, genuine, mature love, it's connection to the divine here. You got two big ass sunshines. So there is bright illumination on a certain partnership coming in. Divine guidance. Each person as an individual has with God, also the connection they have amongst each other, considering the other person, but also coming to the situation feeling full and whole. Not coming into a partnership expecting that person to be the most important person ever and to fix everything in their life, to be the only reason that they have happiness. That's so much pressure on someone else. It's just not fair. If the Lovers is upside down, let's just say it's next to this detective, somebody always snooping, digging for dirt, not trusting the other person. If you go into something already in that energy, a good person or somebody in, the right vibration is not going to be attracted to that. B, this person is probably just going to attract somebody else in a similar vibration. If there is a loving situation that was working at one point and something changed, because this has so many new beginnings. So if somebody wanted a new beginning and the other person was holding on, or the other person wasn't allowing, somebody to lift off or go towards their dreams, or felt like progress wasn't being made in a relationship, there was a mismatch in communication, there was unrequited love, or something that stopped growing, then it's still wanting the best for the other person. Because you don't want to make somebody be in love with you when that's not really their feelings. Because now that's control tactics, and that's not fair to either individual. Because, if you really want someone to be in love with you, but then they're really not, are you really getting what you want? Probably not. And if you really care about somebody, you want them to be happy, whether it's with you or it's not. It's allowing that free will. When you give that freedom, that's when something just comes into your life because they choose to be there, because it feels more free with you than without you. Feels better around you because that vibe is amazing. It's choosing to always have new beginnings together, to grow together. You have this duality. It kind of feels like the Lovers. It does make me feel like a Gemini energy. It looks like you're mirroring somebody. So let's get one more. You got the Sun, the Lovers, 19 and 6. These are big situations, actually. I just love this card. I want you to look at it again. Let me put this down. It's just, I don't know why, I feel like it's so beautiful. I actually do have a neon that's a, it is like that. It's like a little, not a spaceship. It's like a rocket. But I remember I put it on in a couple of the readings, and everyone put in the comments, they were like, what is that weird glowing thing in the background? I guess the way it came across on camera, it just looked like a weird neon blob on my wall, so I kind of stopped using it, but I still kind of like it. So let's see. Progression forward. Tell us one more thing that would be helpful to know, please and thank you. That maybe something starts with a little spark of inspiration, a little text message of potential. This is a very small energy. This is also big, and it is a beginning. This is maybe, riding that passionate wave through growth. The Page of Wands, let's look at it both ways, because the Page of Wands upside down is kind of like a little brat. If you have somebody here that's kind of a weird energy, that could be like a bratty, immature, have to have all the attention, not really know what they're talking about, but desiring the spotlight, but not knowing what to do with it when it comes kind of person. It's like, I don't know, you just gave the kid like, nah, 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 nah. It's like it's kind of like I don't know. It's kind of like that kind of energy. It's somebody who does have potential, They do have a fiery nature. They do have that enthusiastic approach. It's just misdirected when it's upside down. It's also where somebody is in procrastination. That is somebody who waits till the end and doesn't do something with responsibility. It's also somebody who starts a project and gets sidetracked. Like they go and they start to do something else and they never get back to something that could have grown pretty big. But upright, this person has so much potential. If it's a person, it's a younger energy that has a lot of creativity and a lot of talent. But this is the person that, you know, maybe they're really talented at an instrument they pick up the first time, but they have no idea how amazing they could be if they actually practiced. They got it naturally. What if they practiced and really amplified that natural gift that they were given? So I do feel like this is somebody who's putting a little more, I want to say a little more discipline. You have it here by the wellness. Joining a gym takes a lot of discipline. Starting a brand new life takes some discipline too. Even being in a partnership, you know, that's compromise. That takes discipline. Anything here that has to do with finances, you know, getting your stuff together, waiting on the phone on hold to fix a weird mess up for an hour and a half. That takes discipline. So, I looked at that and I said, shoot your shot. You're going to get it. I don't know. Then why did I see a hole in one? Isn't that golf? Maybe you play golf. But the page could also just be a fiery message. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be inspiration that you get that sparks that little, oh yeah, like you should do that. You know, like something you see, it's a flyer, it's an advertisement, it's a conversation. You know, it could even be like a text message, but it inspires you. But you got to take that little flicker, that little flame, and put more energy and discipline into it so it can grow. So you can discover all that it could become. It could also be where somebody I am getting, like for some of you, you could have had a past situation with the Lovers here, that somebody like just gave you a little bit of like immature level of attention, which looking at all this other energy here, you know, you shining in the spotlight, shining like the sunshine, apparently some people realizing you are completely irreplaceable. You're an essential role in their life, or the key player into transformation, wisdom, new beginnings in their life is pretty important. So if this person didn't follow through or only gave you a little bit of attention, either that person is growing up or somebody pretty grown up is coming in. It could just be a child too. Somebody that just does need to grow up, which just requires time and experience. Let's clarify the page. Clarify the page, please. Oh yeah, you're either moving along, traveling. I feel a sneeze coming. Is it gonna come? Yeah, it's tickling. Hold on, I'll pause you. Okay, continuing on. All right, so somebody's moving along. You're moving into clarity. You've learned from the past. You've grown from your mistakes. You're leaving the baggage on the shore. You're getting your momentum. Sometimes this is travel across water, travel into a new beginning. Feeling like you know how to put up the sails now. You can ignore a stormy situation that maybe got you overwhelmed in the past. It's feeling mentally clear now, where you could be, could have been really confused before, or somebody was confused on how to have forward movement before, maybe by lack of communication or inexperience. I feel like upside down, it's knowing better and still doing it wrong. You know, like somebody tries to move with that boat, but they know they have to pick up the anchor or they're going to pull down the dock. And they're like, why isn't this boat moving? You're like, oh yeah, I have to untie it from the dock, or I have to pull up my anchor. But I figured that out last time. So it's somebody who either hasn't learned that lesson, they're still trying to figure out that they're tied to the dock. You know, it's like, why isn't this thing working? And somebody's like, is it plugged in? And someone looks around at the plug, they're like, oh, no, it wasn't plugged in. So it's kind of like that. But once it's plugged in, you know, something's on and lifting off, it's ready to move. So maybe some of you are going to travel, and I keep shuffling, so we're gonna get another one. Yeah, you're traveling to your destiny. You got the Wheel of Fortune. The Sun, the Lovers. This is just little movement here. You know, when you get sparks of inspiration, give it more discipline, have some more growth in that situation, and have it help you have forward movement with lessons learned. You got the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's on your side. Fate is working in your favor. You've learned from being under the wheel. You've learned from the time you've spent on top. You've learned all around what to do. So now you find your center spoke. You're holding on to that wheel and you're ready for destiny to change. You're going to, in some cases, make it change yourself. I feel like you're changing your fate by actions you're taking. It even looks like the same card, kind of. By choosing to really dive into a new beginning and do it a different way. Because fate is always going to change. Things are always going to change. But do you handle it like the last cycle? You know, or do you learn from that last cycle so the next cycle is different? You're getting some knowledge here with all of these books. All of these, like, they all look so relaxed. They're all like chilling out, reading a book, minding their own business, gaining some knowledge, you know, getting into the education of something they're into. So you're going to get some kind of knowledge in this new chapter, or you've gotten the right knowledge to know how to handle this new chapter differently. I feel like that's wisdom. And it looks like it's brought from the clouds of the divine just for you. You got this Knight. So you are growing. You've gone from the page to the Knight. I mean, just to quickly look at that upside down, that could be a player. I don't feel like that's what's ending. I think if there's a player energy and that's not for you, you're recognizing that right away. You have too much beautiful energy to let this get in your way. If it's the upside down, in and out, you know, really passionate and really in that experience and then gone. Like, where'd they go? What was all that about? So, upright. I actually really do like this Knight. This is somebody who helps you lift off. They inspire you so much, you end up having experiences you never thought you would do. Discovering passionate facets and parts about you that want to expand that you never thought you'd expand into or try or do or experience. Because the Knight is about an experience. This is somebody that has a lot of confidence. You know, they get up on stage, they shine, they move really fast, they dive right into a situation, full force. It looks like there's a desert here, so maybe there was a desert situation, and maybe that's what is a big old weight that is over. But and it kind of looks like this is an androgynous. I'm not getting a masculine or feminine here, but it's somebody who knows how to light that fire, and they're learning how to keep it lit. They're learning experience by experience by experience. But this is somebody who wants to and knows how to, if they choose, relight that flame every single time. They can bring that passion back. They want to dive right in. It's just as exciting as the last time and probably even better. You know, unless they're upside down, then they're stepping into that immaturity and non-confidence with who they are as a person yet. They just kind of don't know what they want. So you can't expect someone else to get something really solid out of them when this person doesn't know what they're doing. But upright, they know what they're doing. Sometimes I even see that as a king that just dives back into an experience because they don't want to sit on the throne forever. They'd rather have those moments they remember. Be in that exuberant, passionate feeling. So let's leave that there. Unless we could end with one other message. Let's end with a message from the universe. Since I have this whole shelf behind me. I also have a couple other shelves in this room that are bigger than this. This is my little shelf. So what is one more message to be helpful? Final message for the collective, please, and thank you. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. That's pretty big. Hold on. The only difference between a friend and a foe is that you've decided where love can grow. Oh, the universe. I like that. Because you got somebody a little bit weird over here. You know, and then you got your new boo, the key player. You know, people you're on the same team with here. Maybe some people feel like they're against you, or they're not on your team. So where is love growing? That's the lovers. You know, if it's not growing in one place anymore, you got this brand new beginning that wants to come in. How can you grow? Who do you grow with? Maybe you're growing on your own and the right people are coming in, whether that's friend or lovers. There isn't a soul on the planet who doesn't crave your approval. It's somebody who wants outside approval. That's kind of a weird message. I don't really love that message, honestly, because I don't feel like anybody should feel validated with who they are by any outside approval. I mean, it's nice to be noticed. It's nice to have people that love you. It's nice to be, you know, in the vibration where people are attracted to you and you feel really important. You know, you have this energy of love, but none of that should ever dim your flame, take away who you are, or sever any connection you have to the divine. And maybe this is somebody else that was always looking for approval. The only difference between a friend and a foe is you've decided where your love can grow. So there is something that's up to you. Let's get one more. You'll find what you seek. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone, amazing, awesome, fun, fantastic, then chances are astronomical. Let me get this lifting off. Astronomical, you will again. If you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomical, you will. It's up to you. Love the universe. Cool. And with that, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day or night. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye.